having some discussions in Worcester right now about, you know, we're all talking about we need green energy, we need this, we need that, and you know, we're not acting quick enough. And how do we actually now practice what we preach and actually help businesses and as well as individuals put these new technologies in their home? I don't think there should be another, you know, state-funded or federal-funded or locally funded building that it doesn't have some sort of diverse. Yeah, I mean, it just drives me crazy that we're building schools that have better insulation and better windows, but you know, why aren't we doing this?
Massachusetts company, Flow.
Yes, right in Hopedale. Yep, that makes that tank.
And so this tank would be used in conjunction with any one of the solar panels, and if you look behind you, there's a diagram. So we collect energy from the sun, store it, and then we can transfer that heat into your domestic hot water and also used in conjunction with the boiler. This would be the boiler over here. So on a very cloudy day, if we can't produce and store domestic hot water, the boiler will take over in those times that it can. But the majority of the time, we're collecting energy from the sun, storing a large amount of it, and then the home will just draw off that solar supply.
And how much is something like this for a homeowner to do?
Rough cost for a person home probably installed, you're looking at between $10,000 and $14,000, I would think. Rough numbers. And then with some, if we had the incentives available to some of the products, now you're looking at a $2,000 tax credit and another $1,500 state of Massachusetts credit, and there's some other things that you can do to drive that price down.
Would this be in lieu of my current hot water heater, or would this be in addition to it?
Sometimes it's in lieu of, and most often we work in conjunction with. You know, especially in the Northeast where you may have some cloudy days, some snowy days.
Right.
We can't collect energy from the sun, so we'll have the boiler as a backup instead of that fossil fuel being the primary heat source. The solar panel and the tank will be the primary heat source.
The photovoltaics, this is the electricity generator. This is a Massachusetts company here, Selectria, and they're up in Lawrence, you know. And what these units do is take the power from the sun that's generated on the roof, which is DC like in your car, and it hooks it to AC, which can be used in the home. And we deal with these guys exclusively. They make a great product, and they get Massachusetts jobs.
Interesting thing about that, they're in an old mill building. Then
Right,
they convert it
like an
over.
enterprise hub.
So they put them together?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
So that's
And that's the panel. Now that'll generate the electricity. It goes up on the roof. And you would typically put anywhere between 20 to 30 of those on your roof.
20 to 30 would generate how much electricity?
About 3.5 kilowatts of power, which should really take care of a family of 4 pretty nicely.
We are spending billions and billions of dollars still subsidizing the oil industry. You know, Exxon Mobil made the biggest profit in the history of capitalism. Why they need a government subsidy is beyond me. But if you took that alone, you know, and then shifted it, you know, I mean, you could actually, you shifted it to, you know, supporting these technologies and helping people install. I mean,
It would jumpstart this industry.
And
It really
you know,
would.
and I think, I mean, this is the future. So, and we got to figure out a way to make sure everybody can adapt to it.
And that future is on our doorstep,
Right.
No, it's
by
now.
necessity,
Yeah.
by absolute necessity.